The Panasonic 24-105 is by far one of my favourite lenses for the L mount system. It's actually the first lens I ever used with my Panasonic S5, and it stands to be one of the most used lenses in my kit for all of my paid work, even after almost 2 years. Of course, being a zoom lens with a fixed aperture, people would assume that it's not sharp enough for certain situations, and well, they're wrong. I recently had a company called Filippo Loretti get in touch with me, asking if I'd be interested in checking out one of their timepieces. Naturally, as a lover of watches, I said, yeah, go on then. Originally, they just asked me to wear one of their timepieces in one of my YouTube videos, but I thought that was a pretty weak way to show off the brand and instead grabbed my 24-105, put it on my S5 and got to work. As we all know by now, the 24-105 has great macro capabilities, meaning that you can focus pretty close to your subject, and there's a lot of details on a watch face, so I figured that would be a good place to start. I got one of my photography boards, a turtleneck that I recently bought and that I'm still hyped on, and got to work. After about an hour of shooting, I loaded all the images into Lightroom and picked out my favourites to edit and send across to them. By the way, if you're interested in getting a new watch, either for yourself or for a loved one this Christmas, then be sure to use the discount code JOSH15 to get 15% off your purchase. Anyway, after about 20 minutes of editing, here are the final shots I got using the 24-105 on my Panasonic S5. So as you can see in those photo examples, the Panasonic 24-105 is plenty sharp enough for most photography applications. I thought that this was a really good use case to actually show how sharp this lens is, purely because watches have a lot of fine details, and of course when you're getting up close and personal to your subject, sharpness is key because you don't want to see any mushiness, you know, sort of around the edges or anything. And honestly, I think the 24-105 performed really well in this case. So yeah, I mean, I think this video is almost a testament to the fact that as photographers and videographers, we tend to put too much weight on things that just don't matter. And of course, I understand that when you're buying a lens and spending your hard-earned money on a new lens that you'll be using a lot, then of course you want the best quality possible. But at the same time, sometimes flexibility is, you know, key for me, and that's why the 24-105 lives on my camera pretty much most of the time, even for my paid work, even though I do have some really nice primes and other lenses for the L mount system. So yeah, I mean, I think it just shows you that, you know, your client's not gonna be sitting there A/B comparing a prime lens to a zoom lens, and realistically they're not going to really notice a difference. So if it gets the job done and it looks good, then why not use it? And maybe we should stop focusing too much on the sharpness, DxO ratings and graphs and stuff, because realistically no one really cares. So yeah, anyway, I hope you found this video somewhat interesting, useful or entertaining, and if you did, then please consider subscribing to the channel because it helps me out massively, and I do make a lot of content here about the Panasonic L mount lineup of cameras and of course the L mount ecosystem in general. So if you're into that sort of thing, then this channel's for you. So yeah, hopefully I shall see you in the next one. Thank you.